General Hospital GAs. Spoilers recap for Friday, September 8, reveals that Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, ranted at Gladys Corbin, Bonnie Burrows, over the phone and made it clear that Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson, had better be home by tomorrow morning. Once Nina saw Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, at the Metro Court, she approached her and wondered if she'd heard anything about Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, and what would happen to him at his upcoming hearing. Anna didn't have any news and seemed upset once Ava Jerome, Maura West, mentioned Curtis Ashford's, Donald Turner, ordeal following her own arrival. After Anna took off, Ava realized she'd inadvertently guilt-tripped Anna over Curtis ending up in a wheelchair and was sorry about that. Ava ultimately turned her attention to Nina and pushed her to accept the reality of Sonny's situation. Even if Sonny beat the charges, there was always going to be something else since this was his lifestyle. However, Nina pointed out that she'd been with complicated men before, like Valentin Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart. Ava's warning only made Nina more certain that she wanted to marry Sonny and stand by him. See what happened on General Hospital on the Friday, September 8 episode. During their conversation, Ava also brought up the possibility of Sonny maybe wanting to buy Windermere now that she was selling it. At a recording studio, Eddie Main, aka Ned Quartermain, Wally Kurth, showed up with Olivia Quartermain, Lisa Locicero, and Leo Quartermain, Easton Rocket, ahead of his session. Eddie assumed Sonny would be there since he was the one who set all this up, but Olivia got uncomfortable and hinted about Sonny's other obligations. Once Eddie met with the producer and engineer, he reflected on a time when he was on stage and gave the best performance of his career. Olivia seemed touched as she listened to Eddie's story. Leo checked out the controls and was eager to hear Eddie sing, so the session eventually got underway. Eddie ran into some trouble toward the end of the song since he was still working on the lyrics, but he eventually included a line about it feeling like a distant memory and wrapped things up beautifully. Meanwhile, Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, met a guilt-ridden Dex Heller, Evan Hofer, down by the docks, so he beat himself up over the botched flash drive situation and worried he cost Sonny his freedom. Dex admitted that if Sonny went to prison, there would be a hole in his life. Sonny had become like a father to Dex and had taught him a lot about what it meant to be a man. Although Jocelyn still had her own issues with her former stepdad, she thanked Dex for explaining how he felt about Sonny. Dex didn't want Jocelyn to forget how much she meant to him either and kissed her before heading to Sonny's hearing. At home, Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, took off to handle something and vowed to pick up food from Charlie's pub while she was out. Marshall Ashford, Robert Gossett, approached Curtis soon after to reveal there was a problem he needed to take care of at the Savoy. However, Marshall seemed eager to stick around once he learned Portia was gone. Curtis argued that he didn't need a babysitter and convinced Marshall to leave, so his dad listened and headed out. Next on Friday's GH episode, Anna showed up to see Curtis, who admitted this was the first time he'd been alone since he was injured. Although Curtis was angry with Anna and Sonny initially, he remembered how he used to run around putting other people in danger, and knew he could have caused the same situation. Curtis shrugged that maybe it was karma or just one of those unfortunate things that happens. Anna was emotional and thought Curtis was incredibly gracious for feeling that way. When Portia came home, she put on a nice act in front of Curtis and offered to walk Anna out. Once they were outside the front door, Portia objected to Anna coming there. Portia pointed out that Sonny and Anna's actions put other people in danger, so she acted like it was Anna's fault that Curtis was in a wheelchair and warned her not to come back. After Portia reconvened with Curtis, he said he couldn't blame Anna for what happened. Portia insisted she could blame Anna and walked away, but she later looked concerned as Curtis stared off into space and mulled over his circumstances. At Ferncliff, Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, recognized Dr. Damon Montague, Darren Tunder, from Selena Wu's Lydia Look, Poker Games, so he realized that must be how he met Gladys. Cody put it together that Gladys must have asked Dr. Montague for help when Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson, tried to end her guardianship. That led to a furious Cody asking how much Gladys paid Dr. Montague to keep Sasha drugged. Dr. Montague acted like Cody was off his rocker and coming up with conspiracy theories, but Sasha asked if what Cody said was true.